This morning we want to welcome Raw Chef Jane back to the Daytime Kitchen, and we're talking about, I think it may be one of your favorite ingredients because we see it, utilize it a lot,
yeah.
and that's cashews.
Okay,
Yes.
and it is one of my favorite ingredients because a cashew is actually a seed. It's not really a nut. I don't know if you know that.
I learned something today.
Well,
oh, there we go.
Hey, well, wonders never cease. Go figure. But one of the reasons that I wanted to make a cashew something today, and I was still, as of last night, I was still undecided as to what that was going to be, was so that I could help educate people. And just because you can't have something, say for instance, you love fettuccine Alfredo.
Okay.
Doctor said, sorry, cholesterol's too high, no more cream, no more butter, no more milk, no more dairy, no more blah, 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 whatever, okay? Could be because it's artery clogging, could be a heart condition, could be any number of things. Could be a lactose intolerance, as we have discussed previously, okay? There is absolutely no reason in the world why you can't have something decadent, creamy, wonderful, delicious, gourmet, and heavy, and yummy, 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 yummy. Okay, and that's where cashews come in. And yes, you could probably use Brazil nuts also, almonds. The problem with Brazil nuts and almonds is they're going to have a little bit of pulp in there.
Okay.
Sometimes that's a problem, sometimes it isn't. What I like about cashews is they're soft enough so that they really emulsify in whatever it is that you're making. Okay, so, getting back to the fettuccine Alfredo. Cashews can be your best friend. You can make a delicious cream sauce. Nobody would ever know that it wasn't dairy, okay? I'm sorry, but there's just so much you can do with this. Put a little bit of my Parmesan cheese on there and you're good to go, okay? And you're gonna have a dish that's going to rival anything that you could possibly imagine. Now, you know, I wanted to show you by telling you about fettuccine Alfredo does one thing. Sometimes you want like a sour cream, a ricotta. Okay, you can do all of that with cashews. In a sour cream situation, what you're going to do is you're going to make your cashew mixture in your blender. Now remember, when you're using cashews, the amount of liquid you put in isn't necessarily the amount of liquid that's going to stay in there. Cashews will absorb a lot of liquid and a lot of moisture, which is one of the reasons why my cheesecakes do so well, because I don't soak the nuts beforehand. The nuts will soak in a lot of that moisture that is in there from water or whatever other liquids you're using, and it will thicken up so that you can cut it, and you can have delicious slices from it, and it will give you the texture of a cheesecake. Okay, so yes, you can have cheesecake. I actually have a no sugar cheesecake that I can make with my stevia that I harvest from my own backyard.
Very good.
Okay, so there's kind of no excuse to not be able to have something that you love or something totally wonderfully decadent and gourmet.
Right.
Okay, there's no excuse. You can have ricotta cheese also. I would make in my food processor, not in my blender. The blender you want when you want something smooth, like a sour cream or a creamy dressing, that type of a texture, okay? If you want something to have a little bit more of a texture to it and a little bit thicker, you're going to want to make it in your food processor, which is where I make my pizza cheese, which mimics like a ricotta type of cheese. Okay. Today I'm doing something sweet. This is kind of a staple in our house. I had three ingredients.
Let's hang on to that because we're going to come back here in just a little bit, and I want you to put that together for the folks. Okay?
I have to put it together soon. Cashews, coconut palm sugar, and water. 3 ingredients.
There we go. We're going to come back and show you how those 3 ingredients are going to make some magic right here in the kitchen. It's Raw Chef Jane. RawChefJane.com. She's on Facebook and Instagram as well.